Let me know if you saw that. Was it FAMU? I want to make sure I get the school right because I know I remember Morehouse had Joe Biden speaking. They gave him an honorary degree. A lot of people kind of clowned him for that. It's kind of weird. Like Joe Biden's a Morehouse man now. Remember when he told us that if we don't vote for him, then we ain't black. So, well, man, I guess now he has more authority because now he's a Morehouse man. Which, come on, Morehouse, that's a little weird, but whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so the guy promised them $237 million in stock. And what happened was that because they were so excited to get this new donor, they let him become the commencement speaker, I think. And when he became the commencement speaker, later on, I think after that happened, after they allowed him that stage, later on, they found out that the donation was not from a reliable source of funds. I think the stock that he offered, from what I've read, was not worth what he said it was worth, right? So don't just listen to what somebody says. You got to look at what they do. That due diligence piece really important. Sometimes there's no replacement for simply letting time just sort of kick in. A lot of times money again, this is economic awareness training. I want to keep you aware of that. So sometimes what money does, remember, money affects your brain like a drug. So a lot of times we get excited to be around people that have money. If there's a millionaire or a billionaire and you're at a party and someone says he's worth $1 billion and the billionaire wants to be your friend, you got to remember that sometimes that's a trap. There are people, and I've seen this because I've known famous people. I've been around billionaires and all this other stuff, and a lot of people systematically use their fame or their perceived financial status as a gateway to instantly gain your trust. So that man that you think is very, very wealthy, he steps in and he says, "Hey, girl, how you doing, ma'am?" And you're like, "Oh my God, this rich man wants to be around me." And next thing you know, he's coming in and he's asking for things because he expects you to deliver those things because he's rich. But then what happens is he never actually delivers anything. So my rule when I meet rich people, when people say, "Oh, you should meet him, Dr. Boyce, he's worth $100 million," I'll be like, "Well, how much of that $100 million is he giving to us? How much of that 100 million is going toward anything that allows me to feed the people that work for me or to take care of my family?" I'm not saying I don't want to consider meeting the guy, but I'm not going to be impressed just because of how much money you got, because how much money you got ain't got nothing to do with how much money I got. And also, I don't even know you. I don't know how you got that money. You might be ruining my life. You might be pulling me in the middle of some stuff I don't want to be a part of. So just really don't ever get so infatuated with the idea of being around people that claim to have money that you cause it to get you to drop your guard, right? Because again, if you're economically aware, financially conscious, you kind of keep that guard up a little bit. You're aware, you're kind of observant, you're paying attention. But what happens with money, because money is a drug, drugs cause you to drop your guard, that you drop your inhibitions, right? And then there are people that use that to their advantage. So just be really thoughtful about that. This is just my experience, and that's what it is. All right. So what I want to do is today I want to answer a few of your questions. You can put some questions in the Q&A section. Just quick reminders that you put your questions in there, and I'll answer a few, and then we'll bounce out for today.